Yeah, a tough game for us. Credit to Nova. They really had a good week off. They came in this thing ready and firing on all cylinders. Especially defensively. Thought they were really good defensively in the first half, um, and we aided that with undisciplined plays that we got to keep working and keep getting better at. Just the simple things that you need to win. They did them and we didn't.
Second half, what changed? The first 8, 10 minutes seemed like you guys were really out on them at the 3-point line, and you were moving the ball better.
Yeah, the turnovers stopped. We struggled defensively, so you don't want to give teams advantage after steals. I think the number was 7 steals at halftime. They only had 2 in the second half, which is better. And we once you see the way they decided to guard, we spaced the floor out and felt good about our ability to attack them in space and make the right play. And when we did, good things happen. And when we, went in there and was flimsy, good things didn't happen.
Well, the first game today, you guys had 10 turnovers, 15 points for that defensively. What were they doing that was bothering you?
Yeah, they were very aggressive on ball. It was a stretch at the end of our Georgetown game when we lost it, where I think, something was seen, on film about pressuring our guards, and we're down a few, so asking a lot out of our guards right now. All of our guys right now, asking a lot out of them. But yeah, they were really good on the ball, and obviously the changing of defenses with the matchup and the man, it takes the players a few seconds to process. But thought we'd have an advantage, getting out and playing fast. But their point of attack defense was really good.
Offensively, process on their team. What do they do that causes so much trouble on defense?
Yeah, I don't think great players. They're good players. They have a team of good players. I'm not taking anything away from it. Obviously, Caden Lewis is a wonder kid. He's a future NBA player, very talented. Obviously, obviously Devin has been around a lot. He's old and smart and talented. But what I'm most respect about them is how disciplined they are. Very few poor paint decisions at the end of drives. And that's the staple of Villanova basketball. If it's Jay Wright, if it's Kyle Neptune, and now Kevin Willard. And in college basketball players' talent is overrated, truthfully. The integrity and the substance in your game is what really wins and stands out. I think they have good talent, but the substance in their games is more important.
How different was this game? He played about 2 weeks ago. He's right to the wire. Why were you able to stretch this one in?
Yeah, they in both games, we cut it to 5 in Providence. I think we cut it to 7 or 8 today or something. But they don't fold. They stick to their process. We guarded them good to start the second half. They didn't score for a long time to start. I think it was like 20% or something. But they stick with they stuck with their process. They're a really good shot quality team. And that's what it takes. It's paint decisions is the game. Paint decisions was the game. We said that going into the game. We thought the game was going to be rebounding and paint decisions. And once I watched the film, I feel like it was. You just think of our guys playing off 1 foot at the rim, and Caden Lewis and Tyler Perkins and Devin Askew refusing to play off 1 foot at the rim. And when our guys did play off 2 feet at the rim, good things happen. And that's the challenge to continue teaching, and that's our job. And I think we'll get it.
Fox started out really hot. I think 3 threes in the first 2 minutes. The second half, either didn't see the ball, what changed?
Yeah, turnovers and bad shots happened. Jameer had one driving left, lost it in there, and we want to play with pace. But again, it's paint decisions. Duncan Powell, he went in there and played off 1 foot. Refs aren't going to reward that. So it's paint decisions. We're going to play aggressive. We've been aggressive. We're a high tempo team, but the way we play puts a lot of onus on the players to make good decisions. Right or wrong, that's the way I think the game, should be played and taught. And we got to get better at making good paint decisions.
Had so many close games, 4 overtime losses.
Yeah.
Most went down, I think 6 out of 7. What's holding you back, and what is it you need to do to sort of overcome all that?
Yeah, two things. It's throughout the game, it's be more disciplined, be more tough, be more connected. And when you're not disciplined and connected and tough throughout the game, you're in those late game situations where you have to execute at a really, really high level. We're down a lot of guys. I felt like today we were close to letting go of the rope, but our guys didn't. They responded out of halftime, but just not enough. And again, to win on the road, before you can win, you have to eliminate losing. And when you look at a stat sheet and you see 14 turnovers, when you think of the flimsy plays at the rim, you're not going to win on the road.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Coach.